It's actually really easy to get people to like you. You just have to know how to manipulate, which is very easy to do if you understand psychology. Now, try not to hear this message with your cognitive dissonance. I know the word manipulation has negative connotations. Often it's associated with the behaviors that intend to harm another person. But you see, the interesting thing about harm is that it doesn't always look like what it's supposed to look like, or what you think it should look like. Trying to facilitate another person's psychological state or facilitate their aims is manipulation, which is a tactic made by salespeople. Which is actually why if you don't know how to get control over your emotions and govern yourself and your state of mind, you're very easily manipulatable. Doing things so that people like you is manipulation. This is why a lot of people pleasers are manipulators, or most of them, if not all of them. Again, they might not think that they're doing it to harm people, but it's the fact that their motives are rooted in something that is not genuine to themselves. Their aim is to get other people to like them, which is that them wanting an influence over other people's emotions and feelings, right? Their actions correlating with that intention, that is manipulation. Manipulation is not always about the person's awareness of their intention, but if they have motives that are not rooted in authenticity and governing themselves, of course they're going to try to get an influence over other people. That's where they get the validation for themselves. So any desire that you have of other people's emotions requires manipulation. The better you know how to manipulate people, the more you know how to play the game that society plays, you actually ladder up a lot in the society. This is how the society is built. This is why most of you fall for narcissistic people, because they manipulate you with their charm, their charisma, their looks. A lot of the times they're very attractive on the outside. So unless you understand energy and unless you know how to look at people's spirit, you fall for their charm because they're attractive. There's also this thing called the halo effect, which is a form of cognitive bias, where you disregard someone's negative traits because you only see their positive traits. And this is why physically attractive people are often very popular. You can have no skills and talent, but you can be popular for looking very physically attractive. Now, why am I telling you all of this? Is that the same way that you're aiming for people to like you, and the same way that you might be looking for information to help you with that process of getting people to like you, to gain that fame, gain that recognition, gain that notoriety, to gain that liking, you might be looking for ways to manipulate. There are so many materials on manipulating people, and you don't even realize that because there's no word manipulation involved. Even the book that you guys love, The Art of Seduction, that's a book on how to manipulate people. Now, I'm not saying any of this to necessarily paint manipulation in a negative light. That's up to you to decide. I'm just simply giving you information so you can think about what you're doing right now. Because as long as you stay manipulating, you're not staying true to your spirit. You're not going inward. You're not actually building that real relationship with yourself. So that means that naturally, what you're going to attract is the same energy, which is not authentic. So if you truly care about authenticity and being real, then stop caring what people think. Stop trying to be liked so much. Or maybe to you, being manipulative is your authenticity.